something I didn't expect, wasn't surprised by. Myles Garrett demands a trade out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like when I saw it, I was like, okay, makes sense. Like you ran time. Time's up. You've done everything that you could do for the Cleveland Browns. I mean, what more could you really do?
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely going to be on another team next year. I mean, he's demanding a trade. I don't really think you want to tell bro no. Well, because
I don't think he really cares about
I think he will
being a Brown
absolutely.
anymore.
He won't pull a Chris Jones because he won't waste his time going to a game.
But no, he's not
You know what I
sitting in a
mean?
box.
He's gonna be sitting.
I'm
He's
gonna be
just gonna be
honest.
sitting at home. Won't even have the game on the TV.
Like, if
He
I
won't
didn't
even
have
have
to
it
go
on.
to a Cleveland Browns game, I don't think I would go to a Cleveland Browns
Exactly.
game.
Even if you were a Cleveland Browns employee.
Yeah, I'm not going. Sorry.
So once again,
welcome to the dog pound.
We got another.
Put your tongue back in your mouth, Stinky. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog pound. Cut him some slack.
No, I was just talking
There's
about
some
Cleveland
sick
fan.
dogs. But there's obviously plenty of landing spots, plenty of potential trades for Myles Garrett. We talked about, KD and Cooper Kupp, but this is somebody that's interesting because it's a pass rusher. So he could in my eyes, it's like you've done everything you like. Okay, you're Myles Garrett. You've done everything you've done. Like you're already a historic. You're a legend. You're a guy. You're one of those fucking guys.
Yeah.
I think maybe
you're a DPOY.
Wanting to get out of Cleveland, I want to go win games. I want to go be a champion.
I think he wants a Super Bowl.
I want to go win a Super Bowl. So, okay, you look at some of these teams, right? Like, okay, New England has a lot of money. But is he going to win a Super Bowl with New England? No. People were like, oh.
I made a bet with one of my Patriot fan friends that they're not going to win for the next 50 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you basically have a 50-year. Yeah, you basically have a trust fund that won't unlock till
It's a $50 bet. So
yeah, you got $50 coming your way in 2075. But no,
Yeah.
inflation though, inflation. You got to count inflation. So whatever it is, 50 years.
No. Oh no.
Yeah, no. So
$50 then money or $50 now money?
It's got to be $50 then.
Now
so
money.
If you
I made
win,
the bet last year too.
So no, win it. You should want to win because if you.
Well, now I'm afraid I might lose. Depending on how inflation goes, it could be millions.
Or
it'll deflate.
It means nothing.
I gotta give him 8 cents.
You owe him like a loaf of bread or some shit.
Sure.
I don't know.
Which
Either
is
way,
back to the barter system. Whatever. Patriots, they aren't winning.
See, it's like no. And people were like, "Oh, Mike Vrabel, he was a personnel consultant for the Browns last year." It's like that's cool.
Fuck off.
But I don't think that's not now. If he wants to go get an even bigger bag, I guess. But see, I don't think New England's doing that.
And no,
so it's like that's off the table for me. The pairing with Max Crosby in Vegas, that's a fun fantasy collab.
Sure.
But guess what? It's Vegas.
Yeah.
You no, it's not. It's you might as well stay in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's like when we're talking about quarterbacks. It's like, okay, Aaron Rodgers. Do I want to go play in Vegas? Do I want to go play for Cleveland? It's like that makes the Jets look a little more appealing.
I know, but he had the San Fran option too, and he fucked that. So
he had a San Fran option back when he was in Green Bay. So
he had a San Fran option, a long time ago.
I don't want to hear none of that bullshit.
He actually had a San Fran option. San Fran had his option on draft night and picked Alex Smith.
Now I saw.
You know what would be funny? Everyone always talks about like, yo, what if San Fran drafted Aaron Rodgers? What if Green Bay drafted Alex Smith? And the same thing happened to the both of them.
I don't think the same thing would have happened to both of them.
No, I'm saying that had it been reversed, Alex Smith could have came out the better quarterback.
I don't know. I think Alex Smith's career was set up for exactly how it was set up for him. Besides the whole leg thing.
Besides the leg thing, that was
like I don't think.
On him, man.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody was. I don't think that's a plot for anybody's. Life.
Well, no, actually, it was because it was the same exact injury that Joe Theismann had to a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, same yard line, same stadium. It was not same stadium,
And
but
there was
same
even
stadium.
there was even more
Same time
more
on the clock,
similarities.
same down and distance. It was a bunch of weird shit. Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was
No,
very
yeah,
weird.
100%
That
accurate.
was destined.
It was actually destined to happen because of
Yeah, dude.
all of the details, which is kind of
That
crazy.
was written in the book. You should have known.
A duo that I saw, a fantasy duo, instead of Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson. Obviously,
Ooh.
there's a lot of pieces you could probably bundle up and get to trade over for Mr. Myles Garrett, send him over to Detroit and make them even more dominant. Um, which is pretty. I mean, here's the thing about the NFC North though. Any team, you could go to the Vikings, you can go to the Packers. I mean, you go to the Lions and just make
Apparently, you can go to the Bears.
fuck that. You can make all three of those defenses look even more elite. You want to go waste your time? Sure, go to the Bears. But I think all three of those teams that made the playoffs from the NFC North.
What
Now,
about Cincinnati? It's the first move toward a better defense. The worst defense in the NFL, damn near probably 30th, plus one of the
so
best offenses in the league.
that is a beautiful theory. And if I'm Cincinnati, I absolutely dream of that and try my best. But I specifically wrote down AFC North teams, no chance.
True.
There's no way Cincinnati, or there's no way Cleveland is sending him to the Ravens or the
True.
Bengals or or the Steelers. No, the Browns are not
Is the
sending
Browns
Miles
are the
Garrett.
Browns that stupid that they really think they got a chance? Yeah, they are. You're right.
No, no, it's
My
not that.
bad.
No. It's not that we think we have a chance. It's like we're not sending you to play you twice a year. Why would we do?
It's
Why,
true.
we're not doing that. We know
It's
what you
true.
can do.
It's
Why
true.
would we do that?
It's true.
They're gonna send him to California. They don't have to worry about him ever again. I mean, that's something they can
Ooh, the
do.
Chargers.
You wanna
Put
really
them
make
out there with
sure
Bosa and Mac.
you want to really make sure that no, Mac's leaving. You want to really make
Mac needs
sure.
to retire.
No, he actually said he's not retiring.
Good for him.
Well, no, he had a resurgence last year. He had a resurgence
But
last
can
year. He's like he's sought after in the free
the
agency
Chargers
market.
had a resurgence?
He played a part in it. He
I don't
played
know
a
how
be-
football works.
Okay, he played a better part in their defense than Matt Judon did for the Falcons, and I'd say the expectations were
Fine.
absolutely flipped.
Fine.
But what was I saying? Oh, I mean, if you want to really make sure that San Fran defense stays strong,
Yeah.
you could make that move. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a move like that. But all right, I hate look, I hate to be that guy, but there's a team where you go
Where there's it
and you just don't really have to stress about getting a ring because it's going to happen, and it would piss 99% of football fans off.
and it would it what sucks is that it would be like oh, why is the Chiefs defense so good? It doesn't make any sense. And it's like, nah, fucking Myles Garrett is there, dude. And it's just
I mean, you already revived D Hop's career, and now he's gonna be something to fucking worry about on the Chiefs offense next year.
they apparently brought Kareem Hunt back to life. So
And if I'm the Browns, it's like, bro, nah, I'd rather see the Chiefs four-peat than let the AFC, let one of our rivals run with Myles Garrett. They'd rather see them four-peat than let the Ravens or the Bengals get a chance at Myles Garrett.
what about the Eagles?
There's no
What about us, dude?
no. I don't think y'all
We're
make
not
it.
we're not the same poverty franchise we used to be, big dog. We just won 12 games. We just won 14 games.
Okay, all right.
This is a
All
different
right.
world now. I'm getting all high and mighty so that we can win 8 games next year.
I mean, hopefully y'all lock in on the DB, the DB cycle.
We need a better line too, but we also need a TB.
Yeah. I mean, the whole defensive, revamp
The defense in general,
would
but
be cool.
I'm
But it's Kansas
excited
City.
for us to.
If I haven't said it already, it's Kansas
It's
City.
it's Kansas City or bust.
Fresh
I
off
said
the
the Chiefs
heels,
earlier. Yeah.
fresh off the heels of Travis Kelce saying that he'll still be playing football 3 years from now. Yeah, 3 years from now, which I thought he was going to retire after this year, and he just said he's going to be playing football 3 years from now. So fuck the whole Kyle Pitts
I
goes
might
over
shed
there
it, dude.
and they
I
revive his
might cry.
career.
I'm
Yeah.
real mad. Just stop trying to make me mad, dude. I'm gonna
So
cry.
I mean, he said it. They were like, "Where do you see yourself in 3 years?" He was like,
You know what sucks
"Hopefully."
is that I didn't dislike Jason Kelsey before all this stuff. I really don't like him at all.
I don't have a problem with Jason. I don't have a
I
problem with
just
Travis. I don't really give a
no,
shit.
I have a
Just
problem now
what?
because it's just fucking it's terrible. Because their
What?
podcast it was like, yo, we're gonna come on here and just talk shit. Now they're just like fucking brand ambassadors and shit. It's like shut the fuck
Bro,
up.
that's what. Oh, don't stop it.
Like, y'all ain't talking football anymore. Y'all
That's
just talking
all.
about y'all dick sucks.
That's all Shannon Sharp. I mean,
Peanut
that's all
butter
his.
dick sucks. Yeah, that's why I don't listen to Shannon Sharp.
Well, I mean, they're all.
You
What do you
seen your
expect?
dick sucks.
What do you expect in 2025? You say all that now until you got a Manscaped ad read in your future. You sitting there. You sitting there.
Nah, we'll
Uh,
see.
Ever had trouble in the downstairs? You'll be all over that
No ads,
promo,
dude.
all over that.
Nope.
Absolutely. Let's not.
I
Let's.
only do ads for Trojan condom punchers, hole punchers.
Oof. But
I'm kidding.
I do think
Contraception is good.
there's a chance Kansas City gets their fucking hands on him. Especially if it's like, look, Myles Garrett, where do you want to go? You want to go
Just
there?
don't let him get his hands on a Porsche.
And you want to get a what do you do with
Nah, he flipped one.
Did Myles Garrett flip a Porsche
Yeah.
with his hands?
Well, he was driving. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could see him just doing
No,
it.
yeah.
I
He's no, he
was
didn't
say,
flip one.
was he outside of the car?
No, he was in the car. He was
Oh,
driving
okay.
it, and he lied and said he was going 60 miles an hour, and apparently flipped a Porsche
Did we
six,
talk
seven
about
times.
this?
Huh?
Was this a podcast thing?
Yeah, it was about 2 years ago.
Wow, I don't remember that. I need
People
to.
forget because I mean, well, they were like, I don't know. I forget the whole story, but he was like how fast were you going? He was like, it was like a 35. He was like, I was going 60. He flipped the thing 6 times. He wasn't going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean that's
Maybe he
definitely.
was, but I don't know.
I don't know. It's definitely the worst thing he's ever done, ever, to anybody in his life, to anybody ever. But he's definitely not going to be a Cleveland Brown. I think there's a better chance that KD's a Phoenix Sun and that Cooper Cup's a Ram next year
Yeah,
than Myles Garrett being a Brown. And I would say, I don't honestly don't really have a prediction because I think all of these teams,
all options are viable. Yeah,
all of these contenders who already have, elite defenses, I think are all in the same ballpark of possibility. Like wherever they stand, whether I think it's a low or high or I don't know. I don't really have a prediction. What I want to see, probably I don't know. It's some about them NFC North teams. It's not. It's something about. I feel like Minnesota was more one and done. So maybe Detroit. I mean, Detroit would be crazy if he ended up
yeah,
being on the Lions next year. Him and Aiden Hutchinson. Now that's a duo that would be interesting to see. And I did write down Washington. Yeah, no, I said yeah. Y'all are probably spam calling.
yeah.
Y'all are definitely probably spam calling. Y'all got
I
hella.
mean, hopefully we have some pull now, but I mean, even if we don't,
Well, y'all
I
got.
want to
I
see us put
mean,
our name out there.
y'all got pool. Y'all are a team that players are gonna want to play for now. Y'all won 12 games. Y'all got the cap space. So y'all are like New
We have
England,
so
where
much space. It's not even
y'all are
funny,
like New England, where you got the cap space,
but
but
we got
you're already
a team.
winning games.
Exactly.
So I think that's honestly y'all probably up there in the higher possibilities of getting your hands
It's
on
not a
Miles
bad
Garrett.
option though.
But all right.